Hey guys, Mr. Tuna here. Today I want to show you something I just discovered on the Roland Jupiter X that might be handy, assuming you're hoping to use a keyboard or a drum pad or a MIDI controller of some kind to control what's internally available in the Jupiter X here, or that you might use the JPX as a routing tool from something like a computer or the Roland MX1 or some kind of USB sequencing device into external gear like the OP1 or anything with class compliant MIDI. So to start, I've got the JPX here hooked up, and I have the Roland AO1, which is a USB powered MIDI controller, and I don't have it plugged into any batteries or external battery source. We are just gonna run it over into the Jupiter X here, which is equipped with your traditional 2 MIDI ports, the 5-pin DIN over on the far side here, but 2 USB ports as well. And one of them being your traditional USB MIDI, like in and out, the USB-B port, and one marked USB memory, which you would more traditionally use for uploading firmware or restoring or backing up your patches. But I had a thought this morning to plug in this USB controller here. And so as soon as we plug that in, we got the AO1 lit up, and I could play the keys like I showed you here. Or you could play the keys over here. But the JPX is multi-timbral, so if I swap over MIDI channels and move up to MIDI channel 2, I could play a pad over on this side, and I could play the lead over on the JPX. Or if I wanted to, I'd turn up the MIDI channel to the rhythm side, and you could play the drum sounds in the Jupiter X. But a better tool, sorry about that, a better tool would be something like the cork pad control here, which I have set up to run on that channel. And if we unplug the AO1 and we plug in the pad control here, it's just a matter of playing the pads. I think my USB cable's actually a little shoddy here. But in that same sense, we could run a couple of different items at once. I've got this USB hub. It's an old Rock Band piece of crap that I've had for 10 years at least. And it's just some class compliant piece of gear. I'm going to put down a little pad here so I don't mess everything up. And if we plug in the USB hub, we can run multiple tools at the same time. So I've got the pad control, and I've got the AO1, and then I've got a, let's see where I've got space for all this. I've got the OP1, so I'm going to plug in all 3. Come on, there we go. Plug in our OP1. Now with the OP1, all I've got to do, but the beauty of the OP1 is the in and out USB. I'll turn down the JPX, and we can use the JPX to play the OP1, or we could use the AO1 to play the JPX, or we could use the MC707 to play the JPX, or any channel on the JPX, or we could use the MC707 to play the OP1 through the Jupiter X. We just gotta change a setting here real quick. Let's see, system settings, enter, and we're gonna scroll down, remote keypad. Turn down the JPX. We just have to change the MIDI channel, and we could be sequencing the OP1 through the MC70707, just routing it through MIDI into the JPX and then USB into the OP1, while the OP1 still lets you play in and out. It's a really cool setup. And that still leaves us with a channel free over on the one here. I'm going to turn it to MIDI channel 4. And this is MIDI channel 1. It's the OP1 right now. You'd figure that out. And then I've got drums over here. It's a really cool way to get things set up. And it's a really cool way to use the USB input here on the Jupiter X in a way that you probably didn't think possible. So happy to show that off, and I hope that gets you using the JPX in a new way, or just getting your gear set up in a better way, because that's what I'm all about. So stay safe out there, and we'll talk soon. Bye.